can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. From midfield, here's Carr. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back up.
So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. From the gun now on third down, Carr out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And Lutz's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Mariota. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he will have a first down. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. 3 down. 3 down. 3 down. 3 down. 1. Box track.
Mariota from the gun on third down. That one is caught by Hunt and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for... And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6.
Watch time. Tight end right. We got 4. Switch. 3.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Check 99. 3.
On 2nd and goal, Mariota. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still 3rd down.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Zoom, fellas, let's go. 58, boys. 58 to Mike. We own them. 58's the Mike. 3. The Mike. Watch the run.
From the gun, Mariota dancing to his left. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose and picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So this offense looking at a 2nd and 4. The football inside the red zone.
And 58 is a Mike. Watch the run. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I smell fear in that offense.
On 2nd down and 4, Mariota. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his routes so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter if we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at the last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
From the one back. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun on third down, Carr. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he will have a first down. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Throwing his Carr on third down. Thomas has got it. Complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about it. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. A big play coming up for this. Defensive unit, they're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
Even. 4 down. Even. Shift. Three. Smoke.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. James has got it. Complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Mike, 58, right there. Woo-hoo! Sponge! No! 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. It's our field.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the play. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Charger defense. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter.
Down. 180. 58 is the Mike. Hey, come on now.
On 3rd down, Carr. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Switch.
On play action, it's Carr. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Down. 185. Check. Block 54. It's just me and you.
Devlin will try to power it in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touch. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go.
Check. One.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. This defense has been on their heels thus far on this drive. It's been a long one, and now they're forced to defend a 1st and goal as we get back to the action. Try to pound it in, Kamara, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
2nd down and goal. Carr, he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Things not looking overly positive at this point as this offense will look to finish strong here in the final minute of play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw, Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throw it, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the